Welcome to Linkronicity, where your journey and destiny link. I'm Stacey, Kumagai, your Linkologist, and I'm here to help you link your life. Today, lovely souls, we are going to be talking about how to link your self-awareness to improving your immune system. Now, I want to do today's video because I'm a germaphobe. I just am. I'm a self-proclaimed germaphobe, and there's a reason for that. When I was a child, I was a very sickly child, and I used to get sick a lot. But when I realized it didn't really have anything to do with germs, I realized that it was my immune system that was broken down because of what was going on inside. But as a child, you don't have as much self-awareness as you do when you get older and you become an adult. So I want to do this video to kind of educate and inform everyone on how they can access their own self-awareness to understanding their immune system a little bit better, so you can take better care of yourself. It's all part of that self-love, self-care, right? Now, it goes beyond getting proper exercise, sleep, diet, all of those things. Okay, you can do all of those things and you can still get sick. And a lot of it has to do, believe it or not, with your brain. Has everything to do with how you are programming your idea of dis-ease with disease, and how you actually manifest things within your own body from your mind in the state that it's in, based on how you're processing your emotions and your feelings. And part of this entire Linkronicity journey that I'm bringing you all on board for, to linking to your destiny, your purpose, your life, and being your own catalyst for your own change and transforming everybody else's change, is so you can be more self-aware. Now, that's the whole purpose of linking to your journey, is to be self-aware of why you're here, what you're doing, and who you are, and why you're becoming, and the greater, bigger picture of what it all connects to. And as we look at that like a map for our bodies, we now understand the power of the mind and what it can do within our selves. Now, all of these videos, these past 3-4 years that I've been doing, you will notice I've talked about cell system memory. I've talked all about how your body and your mind and your heart need to connect and why that's so important. We've learned through these 200 blogs and 100-something videos that I've done that it's all about getting really deeply immersed into having an intimate conversation with yourself, so you can improve your overall health and well-being. Mind, body, soul, spirit. We talk about this all the time, the 4 pillars, right? Mind, body, soul, spirit, health, well-being is all interconnected, woven together, and linked together. And that's why it's important for your immunity. Because your immune system isn't just in your gut like people talk about. It's not just in what you're feeding your body. It's also what you're thinking. It's also what you're feeling. And whatever you are thinking and you are feeling, your body goes into fight or flight mode. That's just a natural thing. Western doctors will agree with Eastern doctors on this one. It's true. What happens when you get angry? Raises your blood pressure. Okay, that's a fact. It's a fact. So what you think and what you feel actually does manifest your health. So what I wanted to do today was actually talk about how your own self-awareness can improve your immune system. Okay, how it can improve. So you can get a jump start on what's going on inside before it turns into something that's really then becoming out of your control, because then you surrender to the idea that you don't have any control over it, but what you actually do. You actually do. Because we can change and reprogram our bodies every day. How do we do it? This is a fact. This is a medical fact. Our bodies heal when we sleep. When we sleep at night, it's the only time that our bodies have a chance to repair and heal from the stresses of the day. We're finally at a space where we can calm our mind, right? And what happens when we don't get sleep? Our bodies get disrupted. Well, if we're not processing our thoughts and our feelings properly, we're not getting quality sleep. And if we're not getting quality sleep, we're not getting quality rest. If we're not getting quality rest, we're then linking to the idea that we don't have that time, that very necessary downtime, you know, because you can't be running your car all day, right? That very necessary downtime to heal our bodies. because the mind is at rest, so the body can be at rest, so the body can be healing. It's kind of like charging your phone. It's like charging your phone. Your phone can't be on 24/7. Eventually you're going to have to plug it in because the battery's going to go, right? Well, you too, as a human, have a very limited battery capacity. You can't keep pushing endlessly days and days and days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks with no sleep or quality sleep to improve upon your immune system. But what if I were to tell you that if you had positive thoughts and positive feelings and you processed all of these things correctly instead of suppressing, shoving down, ignoring, dealing with it externally, which we know doesn't work, what if I were to tell you that if you were to stop all of those things, you can change your health? You can change your health. You can change your mindset. You can change the way that your cells react within your body to what's going on between here and here. And what have we learned in our healing when we've united them? We can be at greater peace. Well, it's the peace that promotes greater health. So our self-awareness of what it is that we do to ourselves on a daily basis is really important so we can actually improve our health on all four pillars that we've talked about. So, very much like you would do as you're journaling, as you're going through your day, we've talked about, peaceful mind, peaceful being, meditation, journaling, purging all of the stuff to maintain your continuous healing. When I did the, 4-part, 3-part, 4, 5-part healing series, we talked about how you can actually heal your future. Well, we can heal our future and improve our health and our immune system by being on top of it, by being self-aware. So the more self-aware we are of when we're feeling something like, you can actually feel your blood pressure rise when you are not dealing with emotions properly, okay? If you censor your expression or emotions, so if you write it out, get it out of you, you're purging it out of you, you're leaving your body now with a freer space to heal and get the proper rest that you need to actually overcome, to improve your immune system. And it goes through every emotion that you're feeling, whether it's sadness, or whether it's anger, or whether it's frustration, or whether it's stress, or whether it's whatever it is that's going on in your psyche and in your soul. Well, sits in your body, but if you purge it and release it, you're actually improving upon your health. You're improving upon your well-being. So I want you to stay on top of it and be aware of it as you're going through it, because what happens when we're more aware of it? We can do something about it. So in today's exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to be doing kind of a mini fast action, rapid fire way of how you identify your emotions and your thoughts and your feelings by doing the 3-column exercise. So, column 1, write down every emotion that you have a problem with that causes you stress. So, what causes you stress? Is it frustration? Is it impatience? Is it anger? Is it grief? What causes you stress? Lack of clarity? Whatever these things are, make a long list. Column 2. Write a solution for what you can do, not what your human can do, what your soul can do, and write out a positive affirmation for all of those emotions, all of those thoughts and feelings. So let's just say impatience is your thing, okay? Take on impatience, and in the positive column, write, I am patient. I am at peace with myself when I am patient. When I am patient, my world is better. My world is better today. Okay? Write something positive to everything that appears negative, which could manifest something negatively in your body. Write a positive affirmation for everything in that column. Column 3. I want you to write out the pictured outcome of what it would look like if you handled it by your positive affirmation, not only just write it, say it, think it, speak it, believe it, what would your life look like from the situation that caused it by handling it the way in column 2? What would it look like? Would you be more joyful? Would you be more peaceful? Would you have a spring in your step knowing that you tackled something that wasn't good for you? Would you feel free, liberated? Would you feel less encumbered with carrying that around with you? Would you find something to be happier about because you know that you can tackle it? What does your life look like across the board for every single one of those things? When we look at the positive outcome, we can then, it's kind of like how love can conquer hate. If the more that we love, we start to release and get rid of the negative stuff, right? So in column 3's pictured outcome of tackling the emotions, thoughts, issues, column 1 can go, it's like its own antibiotic. You know, it's tackling it from the inside. And when we release it, when we don't attach ourselves to it, suddenly we're breathing in more freedom and light. When we're breathing in more freedom and light, we're not only contributing to what we talked about in the inner peace video, we're actually taking the inner peace video to a new level, back into our human, to be healthy. It changes your cell system. It changes the way that your body reacts or takes action upon what could be manifesting inside of you. I don't just speak this stuff to enlighten you. I've actually done it myself. I overcame an autoimmune disease. I don't have any cancer cells in my body anymore. And while I'm not a doctor, and I'm not saying that this is the cure-all, be-all, I am saying there is a lot that we can prevent. There is a lot that we can cure. There is a lot that we can do for our own self-care, self-love, self-preservation for our human being by stepping into this space, looking at life from this place, instead of utilizing the masking of I'm fine, I'm okay, if you're not. And by addressing the emotions and the thoughts and the feelings that you've got inside of you, and you're not deflecting by way of humor, you're not deflecting by way of avoidance, you're not deflecting by way of escapism, you're not deflecting by the way of an ism of food or gambling or alcohol or any addiction of any kind, okay? When you're not diving into those things, we're actually right here. And when we're actually right here, we can address a lot. It's all about confrontation. And while confrontation's not comfortable for a lot of people, what have we learned in the Inner Healing series? What have we learned in the Rising to the Next Level series? What have we learned through the series of videos of everything from fear's not real to how to sit with the unknown and the void and dealing with forgiveness and dealing with all of our thoughts and feelings and emotions, from trust to courage to, you know, going with the flow to gratitude. We're changing our bodies by changing how we perceive things within our mind. And in that way, we're dealing with all 4 pillars of mind, body, soul, spirit, and health, well-being. And that's how we improve upon our immune system, by taking everything to the next level of our awareness and using the self-awareness to improve our immunity. So, try the 3 columns if you're still struggling with staying well, and then do all the rest of the other stuff, the outside stuff that you know that you need to do, like you know, eating right, exercise, blah blah blah. You know the whole laundry list of things that you do. You know, washing your hands, doing the things that you need to do. And that stuff will work better once you start clearing out this, once you get them into union with inner peace in this, and really being honest with your thoughts and your feelings, so you're not holding on to that stuff that's not helping your health. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions about immunity and improving upon what you already have through your existing regime of what you do, go ahead and hit me up on social media or hit me up on my website, Linkronicity.com, and ask me a question in the Connect section. I'll be happy to address it, and we can continue this discussion of self-awareness. I'm Stacey Kumagai, your Linkologist, here to help you link your life. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Linkronicity, Blogspot.com, and go to Linkronicity.com for private coaching sessions. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day linking to your self-awareness so you can improve upon your immunity.